So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to go beyond 5 to 10 deals a year. A lot of you are stuck where that's at. So I'm going to help you actually scale up, okay? And how you can actually scale up just literally by yourself. You don't need no VAs or employee. You don't need a massive team. You don't need a big office space. I'll show you exactly how I do it. Currently, right now, I am in Hawaii. So if I flip the camera around, you should be able to see it. So hold on a second, okay? And let me show you how I was able to operate and work completely remotely, okay? So let me see here. Before I start, I want to tell you a quick story. Just over 20 yeyears ago, couldn't afford a hotel room, and now we're staying at an Airbnb. This is about $400 a month. I'm sorry, $400 a day. Almost 500, but look at that, dude. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let me start the show. Comment in, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. And then we can go ahead and start. I'll click live here on, and then let me share this with you, okay?
Oh my God, my face looks ginormous in here.
It's okay. Okay. All right, you guys. So why most wholesalers get stuck after 5 to 10 deals and never scale their business beyond that, okay? So let's go ahead and let me show you exactly how to solve that problem. So the real problem you have is you don't have a deal problem. What you have is a system problem. YouTube family, can you guys see that? I just want to make sure you guys are able to see that. Instagram family, can you guys see that? Are you guys able to see that? Okay, are we good? Let me go back on here again so we can get back to the slide.
You can make the slide prettier.
I don't need you right now, Lon. Here, you want to talk to you to TikTok? Okay,
sure.
so
So this is the thing I want to talk to you guys about. Most guys that I know, not calling out any name, in my CG mastermind, which is $30,000 a year, and then we go there. Every time we go there, we normally spend like another $10,000 for hotel tickets and food and drink and mastermind and networking. Right? A bunch of this dude here have a massive team, and they have a massive office. It looks and sounds super sexy to most guys, right? But beyond that, they work 18 hours a day just to feed all those employees that they have. And some of the guys, they have a VA, and literally the VA doesn't even
because YouTube
this right here, they don't even show up. The VA that they have, that they text 5 hours later responding, that's sometimes happened to me too. And that's why in the back end, let me tell you, it looks sexy in the front, but the back is not good. What happened?
Nothing.
And then anyway, so basically what I'm trying to say is that, most of guys have ego problem. They like massive team, massive office just to show off. But at the end of the day, their profit is like this. It's like so little, so squeezed, and they work 24/7. Is that what you really want in life? Ask yourself that. Or do you want to have more time, go to beautiful places, spend time with your kids, and not have to manage people? You guys already know working with people, with your co-worker or anything like that, sometimes it's already hard. Imagine you have to manage a whole entire team. It's like babysitting. That's what I did at the back end for many years. And that's why I was really frustrated. And that's why I decided that I built everything AI, because I'm exhausted from training, hiring, firing. I trained this chick, Pauline, no joke, you guys, 3 months, 8 hours every day. And then she decided she's going to go back to school. I started out square one again. I have to put the ad, hire, training all over again. And so before I interview her, I was like, hey, are you going to do any business? Are you looking to go back to school? Because I need someone who's reliable and that someone can work full times. Oh, yeah, I can do it. Bam, 3 months in, wasted 8 hours of my life every damn day. She's just starting to get better so that she can do her own. Oh, there's some cute little birds. I want to go feed it. Anyways, got distracted. Isn't it cute? Kong, you scare my little bird away. Anyway, so off topic, but yeah, most of the time people are like, oh, they have massive office, they have so many employees, so sexy. There's nothing sexy about working 18 hours and dealing with a bunch of big babies. Let me tell you that, okay? If anybody have ever run a business before and that understand Time is everything in this world. It's not money, it's time. How much time can you have with your family? How much time can I go to the beach? How much time freedom do I have to do what I love instead of sitting there babysitting, training, hiring, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna let Con go on. I kind of have a ram going on.
Okay, I'm gonna take over now. And
Go feed the birds.
all right. So let's get back to business here, okay? And let me show you guys success. Well, I don't do the back end, so sometimes it's nice to hear from Lon from the back end that she has to deal with on a day-to-day basis, okay? And so let's get back to, let me show you guys exactly how to scale. So let's go ahead and start back at, slide number 1 here again. So we can jump onto this. And obviously, by the end of this, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to pass that 5 to 10 deals a year and actually scale up. But once again, no VAs, no employee, literally just by yourself. And you can literally scale up to 1, 2 to 3 deals a month. And you can run this completely virtual from home, from anywhere. Like right now, I'm in Hawaii, right? So let's rock and roll. So the real problem is that you don't have a deal problem. What you have a system problem, okay? Here's problem number 1. You're doing everything yourself, right? Comment in the chat and let me know if that is you. You're the person who's doing everything. You're the lead manager. You're the one who running the marketing. You're the one who's qualifying every single lead to come to your pipeline. You're the one who's talking to every seller, booking every appointment. You're also the acquisition manager. You're the one who get on the phone, right? Trying to negotiate with them and put the property on the contract. You're the dispo manager. You're the one who can get the deal sold and trying to get it across the finish line. You're the CRM manager. You're the one who, making sure that all the leads gets organized and get the follow-up that they supposed to, like cold, warm, and hot lead, right? You're the one who doing all the follow-up. You're the one who's running the comps. But guess what, my friend? You're also the bottleneck of the business. Okay? So ask yourself this. If you were to disappear for 30 days, would leads still be generated? Would appointments still be? Will appointments still be booked? Okay? Would offers still be made? If not, you have a J-O to B, not a business. So ask yourself those questions. And do you really want to be stuck doing every single task every single day, grinding out 8 to 10 hours a day? Listen, I was in that position for a while, and it's really hard to escape and get out of it and get to the next level. But let me show you how it's done in 2026. Because before that, to scale up, you also got to start hiring, training process, babysitting, right? And having a bunch of VAs or employee. But I'm going to show you exactly how you do it in 2026 without any of that. Okay, so problem number 2 is you have a lead problem, okay? That's your problem, is that leads, appointment, offer, contract, deals. No leads, no deal. So a lot of you, what you're doing is that you're chasing, you're either cold calling, right? You go and you pull a list of distressed property and you pound on the phone and you're just cold calling everybody on the list. Doesn't matter if they want to sell or don't want to sell. And majority of the time, the call that you're going to make, most of these people, guess what? They're not even interested in selling their property. You're going to get cussed at. You're going to get yelled at, screamed at, hung up on. You have to dial thousands and thousands of numbers every single freaking day, 7 days a week, 365, hoping to get on the phone with someone who is motivated. So, or you're calling Frisbo for sell by owner, or you're submitting offer through, property that are on the MLS. Now you're competing with a bunch of other investors, So when you make an offer, most of these homeowners be like, or you're doing PPL, which is pay per lead. You're buying leads from somebody else, right? And then you're calling them, but they're selling the exact same lead to you as they're selling to everybody else. So you're targeting homeowners that are actually getting hammers and getting calls 10 to 20 times a day from other investors like yourself. Okay? So you need to start generating your own leads and qualified leads and have the seller come to you instead of you chasing after them. The game of you chasing after them, that's just a headache. That's a tough game to play. Imagine calling thousands of numbers every single day just to get someone on the phone, a few people on the phone, and those people are not even motivated to sell, right? And that's just why most wholesaler, they get burnt out and it's hard for them to scale up because they really don't want to work, right? They're like, dude, I don't want to get cussed at and yell at today, right? What if the seller can come to you instead? Put your money to work. Work smarter, not harder. This is what it's all about. Okay. So problem number 3 is that you have a poor follow-up systems, right? Most wholesalers lose deals because they stop following up. You might follow up once, you might follow up twice. They say no once, they say no twice. And guess what? You did not follow up with them for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, years after years. You see, 60 to 70% of your deals come from follow-up. And a lot of wholesalers don't have a good follow-up systems. And a lot of times when you're doing everything yourself, when you're working on so many leads, so many deals, talking to so many sellers, qualifying, booking appointment, running marketing, all of that, you're wearing all the hats, it's extremely hard to keep up. And yes, you will lose out on deals, and those can cost you 10, 20, 30, 50, even $100,000. How many of those can you afford to lose a month? Or even a quarter, once every 3 months? You can't, because you already pay a lot for these leads. You work extremely hard for the leads. Okay, so having a good follow-up systems will generate you more money and will help you close more deals. Okay, so problem number 4 is that you have no systems. You don't have any systems because you're doing everything yourself. Most wholesalers are running a hustle, not a business. You need to understand at some point of your life, you need to get rid of the hustle status mentality. You need to start thinking about, scaling up, of actually running a business. Okay? So the hustle phase can only last for so long. And then you got to scale up, and then you got to remove yourself. System scales, hustle burns out. Build a system, create consistency, and remove the bottleneck. The bottleneck is you doing everything yourself, thinking that is the best way to do it. If you're still doing everything yourself and you're still running business like you're back in 2008, then you're 2000 and late. This video is definitely for you, and I'm going to show you how to scale up smarter, faster, more consistent deal flow, more closed deal, more money, less amount of work required from you. I know this might sound too good to be true, but after I show you exactly what it is, you'll be like, Kong, this is absolutely a no-brainer. Okay? Meet the AI Dream Team. Let me share with you exactly what we have built for our business, and now we're also building it for other real estate investors, and has got them to scale up faster than ever before. But guess what? They also have more free time than they ever had before, and it also cut down the overhead literally by 50% the day they start to implement the systems, the AI, into their business. So meet the team. Right now, we currently got AI Alex, AI Scout, AI Ryan, and AI Luna. I will explain to you exactly what each one of them do and how they're going to impact your business and take it to a whole nother level. Only less than 1% real estate wholesaler right now are out there actually using the systems that I'm sharing with you. Less than 1%. And so if you're here and you have AI in your business, my friend, you are already ahead of the game. While others are scaling harder to scale up, we're scaling smarter to scale up. AI Alex, her job is to qualify sellers and book appointment as soon as they hit your pipeline. You need to understand that speed to lead is crucial and it's extremely important.
If you don't take care of your customers, someone else will.
So a lot of times you need to understand when these homeowners, when they're motivated and when they go online, whether it's through Google Ads, PPC, Facebook ads, or maybe they got a letter or a postcard from you or a text message from you, whatever the case may be, if you are not there to qualify them, to book the appointment, to help them out with their problem, then guess what, my friend? They're calling somebody else. Imagine if you have a leak at your house and you need a plumber. And if you call one after another and no one picks up the phone, no one answers your text, no one is booking the appointments, no one said, yes, we are the expert and we can help you, then guess what, my friend? You continue to call one after another until someone said, hey, we know your problem. We can help you. So speed to lead is everything. Ask yourself, how many times have you missed out on an opportunity because you're not fast enough to get to the seller before your competition? I don't know about you, man, but this happened to me too many times until I got AI Alex in my business. It doesn't matter what day, what time the lead comes in. Dude, the lead can come in at 2 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. Okay? After 5 p.m. on a holiday, doesn't matter. And it's instant respond. Not 5 minutes, not 1 minute, instant respond within second. That, my friend, is called speed to lead. And this is how our appointment booking went up 90-something%. Before that, we had a bunch of VAs that filter, qualify the leads, and booking appointments, but one VA can only talk to one seller at a time. And when the VA gets off at 5, what happened when the lead comes in after 5? How about the weekends? How about the holidays? Who's going to do them, right? So now, once we have our AI plug in, dude, booking goes up 90-something%. Because if that lead sits in your pipeline an hour, 3 hours, 5 hours, the longer it sits there, the cooler it gets. And when you try to get back to them, they said, no, thank you. Or they don't answer the phone. They ghost on you. AI Alex, man, she's your appointment settler, your qualifier. Dude, she's going to take your appointment booking to the next level. Your calendar is going to be so filled, you'll be like, dude, man, this is insane. Without you doing the work. Isn't that crazy? Next, let's talk about AI Scout. So before, once you qualify the seller, you book the appointment, guess what? Now you got to start running the comps. You got to start estimating repair. You got to calculate the MAO, which is the max offer allowable to the seller. You got to figure out what the property's worth. What should I offer the seller so I can make X amount, right? What does the repair looks like based on the information, bedroom, bathroom, square footage, and the age of the house, based on what the seller has to say about the property. So being able to calculate the comps, run the repair costs, figure out what to offer the seller, the faster you can get it done, the faster you can get, obviously back to the seller. And when you're able to virtually wholesale in multiple markets like I do, like nationwide, there are some market where we're not familiar with, right? It takes us longer to run the comps than it is the market that we're familiar with. But what if I tell you that there's an AI, I call him AI Scout. He'll be able to analyze, run the comps, and 95% of the time, he's on the money. Okay? We've been double checking all his work. 95% of the time, he's on the money. And he can run multiple comps and let you know what that property's worth, what the repair is, and what to offer to the seller within minutes. Within a minute. And I will show you proof on how the system actually works in my business. So hang tight. Okay? And AI Alex, you know how many sellers she can talk to at once? Or let's just say text in 200 seller per minute. So if she get 200 phone call at a time, she'll pick up all those 200 phone call and start talking to every single different seller. If they all text in at once, she'll be able to handle it as well. That's the power of AI. They're fast and they're efficient. And they always show up. They'll never quit on you, and they never call in sick. No emotion. They do not have drama. Prima donna. Okay? Next, let's talk about AI Ryan. Ryan, her job is that she can actually call and make offer and negotiate on your behalf. So once the appointment has been set by AI Alex, once the comps has been run by AI Scout, now we know what to offer to the seller. AI Scout automatically take that offer and hand it over to Ryan. I know it sounds crazy, but imagine they are like your employee. They're like a VA, right? AI Scout, once he's done running comps, he literally will take the number and say, hey, Ryan, this is what you should offer to the seller based on the formula that Kong, right, wants to make $25,000 on the deal. AI Scout will hand it over to AI Ryan. Ryan got the offer. Then once the appointment date and time comes, she can now call the seller. So she's going to make the outbound call the seller, go through the negotiating, make the offer, and trying to lock that property under contract on your behalf. And AI Ryan will also do your follow-up. So if the seller doesn't answer, just like you and I or your VA or your employee would do, you drop them a voicemail. They call her back. She answers the phone, just like what we would do, and she starts the negotiating process. And the cool thing about AI, Ryan, is that doesn't matter if they call it back a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, their information is in the system. So she'll be able to pull it up and talk to them exactly and know what the offer is and where they left off. Isn't that crazy? AI Luna. AI Luna is my pipeline manager. She organized my CRM, your CRM, which means she would determine that lead, if it's cold, if it's warm, if it's hot, based on their motivation and based on their asking price. And she will change their temperature from cold to warm to hot throughout the entire process. So let's just say today that lead is a cold lead. ARV is 300,000, seller wants 300,000, no motivation to sell beside the price. All of a sudden, 3 months later, Ryan continued to do the follow-up, or Alex continued to the follow-up, and then all of a sudden the seller went from 300,000 down to maybe 275. AI Luna automatically recognized that and said, hey, this is now a warm lead. So she'll put that to your attention and said, hey, this lead went cold and now it's warm. And she put it in the warm follow-up sequence, because every single cold, warm, and hot have their own follow-up sequence. You cannot follow up with a hot motivated seller leads like you do with a warm or a cold. You agree? So literally all your day-to-day tasks, all the front-end heavy lifting is already been done by the AI agents for you. From qualifying the seller, booking the appointment, running the comps, making the offer, organizing your pipeline, and managing all the follow-up. 75% of the workload up front is already been done by these AI agents. The results: more leads, more appointments, more contract, less work. Now, obviously in this video, I talk about those who already doing 5 to 10 deals and looking to scale up. But this also works for those of you who are new, right? Trying to close your first deal. Imagine if you got all the AI agents do all the front end work for you. And this is the results in more leads, more appointments, more contract, and less work required. Final thoughts. The investor who scale are the one who built system. And it always takes longer to build a pipeline, right? To build the system. But once you have the system, that pipeline in place, once everything is in place, my friend, it's just going to shoot up real fast. Now, if you want to see how the AI Dream Team in action, from Alex to Scout to Ryan to Luna, I'm going to show you exactly how they are on June 11th. So if you're on Instagram, DM me or comment the word AI. I'll send you the link. Or you can go to aidreamteam.io. You'll be able to see these agents in real life action, from a deal coming in, from the lead coming in, to Ryan negotiating with them live, to AI Scout running the comps, to AI Ryan making the offer, to AI Luna organizing your CM. You'll be able to see it right in front of your eyes. Okay? So once again, if you're on Instagram, comment or DM me the word AI, or if you're on YouTube, go to aidreamteam.io, or you can click the link in my descriptions. If you're on TikTok, check the link in my bio. Now, with that being done, I want to share something with you that are so powerful. So check this out. Hold on a second. Were you guys able to see everything? So stop sharing. Let me see here. Were you guys able to see everything? I don't even know if you guys can hear everything I just said as well. I mean, my mic is on, so everything should be good. But I just want to double check. Is everything good? I want to share this with you real quick here. Check this out. Now, this right here is going to blow you away, okay? For all of my AI Dream Team investors, I got something very special announcement that I want to share with you, okay? But let me go ahead and share this. Okay? I wanted to share it in order, but it seems like I won't be able to share. I think I can share my screen like this. I don't think you guys will be able to see any information. Yeah, I don't think you guys will be able to see anything. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Instead of downloading it, I think this is better. But first, let me check my audio. How's my audio? Is the audio good? You guys able to hear everything? Oh, Lord. I don't think you guys do. How's my audio? Oh, boy. I hope the entire time I wasn't talking to myself. Okay, how's my audio? Can you guys hear me? Check, check, mic. Check, check. Can someone please let me know? No, it's not on TikTok, Lon. You have to go to my Instagram. You have to go to my Instagram. Oh, audio is good. Okay, never mind, Lon. So the audio is good. Okay, so check this out. Let me share my screen here. Okay, are you guys able to see this? Okay. Are you guys able to see that? So this happens while I was on. So I don't know if you guys saw the video that I post. But basically, leads came like I'm in Hawaii time, and my phone was literally blowing up at like 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, because I forgot to turn on my airplane mode when I go to sleep and forgot to turn off my notification. Well, my AI agents was working. So I said, what is going on? I went to my phone and I checked, and I got some text message from AI Scout. So let me break down for you. Here's how the systems really work. So this lead came in. Okay, this lead came in. It's right. It said new lead. Look at this. I woke up and look at all this text message. This is from my AI Scout. He let me know that the comms has been run and he needs my approval, right? He needs me to approve the offer amount that it is good to go. Because once I approve that, then he can send that over to AI Ryan. So AI Ryan know what to offer to the seller, right? So she can start her negotiating. Look at that. And then this is Luna, AI Luna, right? She basically said, hey, based on the information, she's like, this is a warm lead. And then this is Scout, right? So he went in and he ran the comps on this property. And he said, hey, the comps has been completed, right? Like it's ready to go. Like the offer is ready to go. All right. So this is something else I wanted to talk about, but let me stop there for a second. And that, my friend, is how you build a systems that work with or without you 24/7, 365. Okay. So once again, for those of you, if you're on YouTube, if you're on TikTok, go to the link in my bio, right? If you want to jump on a demo, it does require a $500 refundable deposit. So let me explain. So let me share another screen. I think I can share. Nope, I can't. Okay, let me share another screen here with you. So if you're on Instagram, comment or DM me the word AI, and I will send you the link. Oh, man. So let me share my screen. But I also want, okay, so here it is, okay? So once you go to aidreamteam.io, okay, YouTube, you can also check the link in my description, but it's just aidreamteam.io. So once you go here, okay, if you want to join that next coming demo, click here, submit my $500 refundable deposit, and I will explain. So you click here, you make your $500 deposit. So there is a waiting list. So the next demo will be Thursday, June 11th at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard, 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Now, if you miss this demo, you will literally have to wait for another 2 weeks. If you have any question, you can chat. You click here and you can chat with my AI Lisa. But for those of you who said, Kong, I am now on the demo day, I will literally walk you through how the system works. You see in real time, lead coming in to the lead getting closed. In real time, you get to test, you get to see how the system works in real time. You get to test out the AI agents. So after the demo, if you're happy, you're satisfied, you're like, Kong, I want it, I want to move forward, I want to get it. Then what we do is we take that $500 deposit that you put down, we'll put it towards your first month. Now, if you decided you don't want to move forward after the demo because you're like, dude, this is not a good fit, we'll refund you that $500 deposit straight back to your account. No question asked, no string attached, no hassle. Now, the only way you can skip the waiting line, and you'll be like, Kong, I'm ready to go, man. I don't want to wait. How can I join today? How can I sign up now? How can I get the system today? Then click on skip demo, ready to start. So once you click there, then it takes you down to the payment plan. All you need to do is choose either the starter plan or the business plan. The starter plan is $697 a month. It's a month-to-month, no long-term contract, cancel anytime that you want. But 99% of my investors, they get the business plan. Why? Because that comes with all the AI agents that you need to crush it, right? That's when you get AI Ryan, which is your purchase manager, your acquisition, your closer, right? And that's only $997 a month. You get 4 AI agents that work for you 24/7, 365. Think of them like 4 VA or 4 employees that work for you for just less than the cost if you were to hire 1 VA. Without the training, without the hiring process, without the babysitting, without the turnover, without the quitting, the fire, right? Or the calling in sick. And now if you have the capital and you want to save an extra 20%, all you need to do is click on annual. You have to pay the whole lump sum up front, but at least that will get this out of the way and you just focus on closing deals. And that saves you about $5,000 for the business plan. It's literally only $9,564. One deal will pay for this and more. And all you need to do is once again, it's a month to month. If you just want to go month to month, and then all you need to do is go here, click this, deploy business, make your payment. After that, you get a link and my team will reach out to you and they'll literally get you in, get you onboarded and get the systems set up for you. Okay? And we'll help you throughout the entire process. Now, honestly, for those, the only reason why people choose the demo because you're not quite sold on the systems, right? Like you need more proof. You need to see more. And that's why people go on the demo day. Otherwise, if you're ready, if you know this is what you want, and you know that this is going to take your business to the next level, which I know it will, because you can't even hire 1 VA for that amount. Plus, you got to train them. You got to babysit them. And the first 30 days, they ain't making you any money because you're training them, right? So for those of you who be like, Kong, that's why you haven't quite sold, then you need to go on the demo, right? Beside that, if you already know this is what you want and you know this is you need this for your business, and I wouldn't go through the demo. The reason why is because it's not like, we hand you the system and we say good luck. My team will literally be there for you every step of the way. So if you have it, we show you how to use it and everything like that, right? But if you have any issue with the CRM or figuring out what things are or any issue with the AI agents, all you need to do text and call my support and they'll jump on to help you resolve the issue, right? So it's not like we hand you the system and we like, hey, good luck, go figure out yourself. But we're literally there helping you every step of the way that you need. All right. Now, I do want to share this with you for all of my AI Dream Team investor. Check this out. Look what we are about. So make sure it's either sometime this week, onto the next coming week. My team will reach out to you and we'll send you a link for June 11th, because AI Atlas will be done by then. So let me share the screen with you. So for all of my AI Dream Team investor, for all the existing investor, check this out. This is AI Atlas. Okay, and I know I've been talking about him for the past 60 days, but he's about to be born. What is AI Atlas going to do for you? So AI Atlas is going to be your basically off-market deal finder. So imagine if you can put in a certain zip code, a certain city, a certain county, or even the entire state and say, Atlas, go find me all the ugly rundown houses in my city. It doesn't matter if it's a vacant, occupy, absentee owner, pre-foreclosure, tax delinquent, it doesn't matter. If the house looks ugly, looks run down, right? It looks in distress, boarded up windows, tall growing grass, bunch of junk in front of the house, right? Any sign of distress or a fixer-upper, he'll be able to scan it, find it, and then put it on your list. So imagine if you wake up in the morning, you be like, Atlas, find me all the ugly houses in my city. One push of a button, he goes, he do his job. You go on doing whatever you need to do in your day. You don't have to drive for dollars. You don't have to get into your car and go find these rundown houses. One click of a button, Atlas will be able to go do that for you, and he'll get all the information, the house, the owner information, property address, their name, send it straight to your inbox. So when you get back, boom, it's right there in your emails or right there in your CRM. Off-market distressed property that now you can target. This is your special list. How powerful is that? Like, how much would you pay for someone to find you ugly houses? There's no software out there that are doing what we have AI Atlas would do for your real estate business. There's no software out there. Extremely powerful. This is your off-market distressed property list. He is your virtual driving for dollar AI agent. I'm going to release him to all my existing AI Dream Team investor at no extra cost. So for those who get in early, this is your reward for believing in the systems that we built. And this is how my way of saying thank you for coming and join us early. I mean, would you pay someone $1,000 a month for them to find you, let's just say 500 or 1,000 rundown houses a month? Would you? Absolutely. It's a no-brainer. If you agree, comment in the chat and let me know. Would you pay someone $1,000 to go and drive around and find you at least 1,000 houses a month? What if AI Atlas can do that for you, and I'm going to release him to you at no extra cost? Now, for those who get in later, the price that I just show you, I don't know when you see this video, but those who get in later will end up paying more once Atlas and Nova is completed. And we're also working on building AI Nova. Let me share with you exactly what your AI Dream Team will look like once everything is being done. Now, obviously, this is going to take us some time, but I want to share this with you because I want to share with you the visions, letting you know that we are building behind the scene, and our goal, our missions, is to basically help you scale up with the most badass AI systems, AI agents out there, right? To help get everything faster, done faster for you, more profitable. So let me share this. Hold on a second. So if you know about Nova, so let me see here. Let me go here and share this. Hold on a second. I got a lot of good stuff going on. I want to share this with you. This is what your AI Dream Team is going to look like. Eventually, you're going to have about 9 AI agents. Oh, let me share. Eventually, you're going to have about 9 AI agents that's going to work in your business. Think of them as 9 employees that's going to be working in your business, your real estate business, 24/7, 365. And let me break down each one of them and what they're actually going to do for your business. All right. So first off, we already talked about AI Alex, AI Ryan, AI Scout, AI Luna. Already talked about them already, so I'm going to put them aside. We already talked about AI Atlas. I'm going to put them aside. Next, let's talk about AI Nova, because she's probably going to come after Atlas. So she's probably going to come after Atlas. So Atlas will be ready by June. We're hoping by June 11th. So all of my existing AI Dream Team investor, please, if you're watching this, watch out for an email from my team. They're going to send you a private link to a Zoom meeting that we going to have on on June 11th, where we're literally going to show you a demo, and you're going to see and you're going to see AI Atlas in action. Going, scanning your city, pulling ugly houses. And we're going to take some random address and we're going to type it into Google, making sure, so let's see if it really show up as an ugly house. Okay? So it's going to be a private Zoom demo. Okay? So make sure you watch out an email and a text to all of my existing AI Dream Team investor for that private Zoom link that my team will be sending out to you between now and June 11th. All right? Also, for anyone who decided to sign up and get my AI systems and join the AI Dream Team, right, to get your own AI agents, we're also going to help you get your Facebook ads set up completely at no cost. I have this question all the time, every single day. People are DMing me. So instead of cold calling, we're going to show you exactly how to generate inbound leads. It's just a better way to go. Okay, just forget about cold calling. Start focused on inbound lead, my friend. And we're going to show you how to do it through Facebook ads. And all you need is between 10 to 50 bucks a day, depending on your budget. And that should be giving you 1 to 7 qualified leads per day, depending on your market, how competitive it is. But Facebook ad is the best marketing strategy out there for any marketing source to get a cost per lead cheap. Some of our investors are getting $15 a lead, $30 a lead, $40 a lead. Once again, it really depends on your market, is how competitive it is. But Facebook ad is just the way to go, my friend. It's how you can expand into other market without spending, tens of thousands of dollars marketing per month. And some of the top real estate investor I know, that's one of their marketing strategy is Facebook ads. And some of them, too, if I were to name them. They're pretty big in the game. Okay? So we'll help you set up your Facebook ads at no extra cost. We have live class, so show you exactly how it's done. You don't have to be tech savvy. Some of my AI Dream Team investor couldn't even use DocuSign. We got you. All right? Let me remove this. I also want to talk about, regarding like JV deal. Okay? Because some of you be like, well, Colin, if AI Ryan got the property in the contract, if I have a lot of deals that I'm working on, is there an opportunity that I can work with you and your team to help me sell some of these deals? And the answer is yes. And I only offer this exclusively to all of my AI Dream Team investor who have the system. I do not JV with outsider. So in your CRM, there should be a little button there. You just push JV deal, and literally you put in all the details of the property. One click button, it gets sent straight to my team. My team will reach out to you and start, marketing the property, JV it, and trying to help you find a buyer and get the deal sold. And if you end up doing JV with us, right, then it's a 50-50 split. Just an FYI. Now, let's talk about the rest of the AI agents that you will be getting. Okay. So next, let's talk about Nova. So right now, AI Nova. So right now, obviously, when you get in, you get the system. We'll show you how to set up your Facebook ads. You would have to do it, right? I think it's a good skill for you to learn. Because if you can do it with one business, you can do it with any business, right? So it's actually a very good skill set that you actually need to learn. We'll show you how to set it up. You don't have to go through the trial and error. We've been there. We've done it. We figured it out. We're going to show you exactly how to start generating leads instantly. Some of our investors are locking up deals by AI Ryan, locking up deals for them within 30 days, within 7 days. Now, obviously, I'm not going to guarantee or promise you that you're going to get the same results. But dude, leads, I can guarantee you that leads will come in within 24, 48 hours. Qualified leads from Facebook ads. AI Alex, she's going to do what she's going to do. AI Scout is going to do what he's going to do. AI Luna is going to do what she's going to do. AI Ryan's going to do what she's going to do. And we will provide you with that 24/7 support. So if you have any issue with the systems, the CRM, or the AI agents, my team will be there to help you resolve any issue you got. That I can promise you. Okay? Now, Nova eventually is going to be the one who's actually going to help you set up your Facebook ads, help you going to run it, manage it, launch it, and she's also going to be able to analyze other competitor ads and come up with one that she thinks that's going to do, really well. So her goal is obviously to produce you results from Facebook ads and cut down your costs per leads. And once AI Atlas and AI Nova is complete and they are launched, we are going to release them to you. All of my AI Dream Team existing investor who got in early, you're also going to get Atlas at no extra cost. You're also going to get AI Nova at no extra cost. So now you got what? Ryan, Scout, Luna, Ryan, Atlas, and Nova. 6 AI agents. Still less than the cost of you would hire one VA. Now, once AI Scout and AI Nova is complete and they're launched, and if you come in later, because I don't know when you see this video, but if at that time you decided, man, this is so powerful, and if you decide to come in later, the price will go up. The starter plan will be $997. I just want to give you a heads up for those of you who will be like, hey, Colin, why didn't you tell me this? Just so you understand. So the starter plan is going to be $997, still a no-brainer. The business plan is going to go to $1497, still cost you less than one VA. Okay. Now let's talk about the next. The next one is we're going to talk about AI Bentley. A lot of you ask me about vacant land or lots or acreage, right? Basically dirt, a piece of dirt. So what AI Bentley? What is he going to do? So AI Bentley is going to be your land specialist. Imagine having a vacant piece of land or maybe some acreage, right? Just a piece of dirt. He'll be able to analyze it. He'll be able to let you know what the zoning is. Could you subdivide it? Is there any wetland? What can you put on it? Single family, multifamily, apartment, commercial? Like what can you do with it, right? So be able to analyze that piece of land for you and let you know exactly what you can do with the zoning, right? And all of that. Could you imagine that, having an AI that can literally do that for you, that you didn't have to study? You know how long it takes for you to be able to know how to analyze a piece of land? Dude, bro, land is like a whole nother beast, man. A lot of work that has to go into it. But now with technology, with AI, man, it's faster than ever. Copywriter, for those of you who's a copywriter, guess what, my friend? Dude, I don't care how good of a copywriter you are, but you're not going to be as good as fast as chat. Fast and good, you can't. That's what AI is, man. That's the power of AI. Next, let's also talk about AI Titan. What is he going to do for your real estate business? This is going to blow you away. So this is great. Titan is great for those of you who has a team of acquisition. Maybe you got 3, 2, 3, 1, 4, I don't know. Maybe you have a team of acquisition that gets on the phone and that are, trying to close these, that are trying to lock down these deals for you. What if Titan, and you typically, what I know is some big investor, what they do is they have meeting with them every day for like an hour or two to audit their call, to listen to their call so they can teach their closer or acquisition sales rep how to be a better communicator, negotiator, right? So that way they can convert more leads into deal, lock more property in a contract, right? Get their closing rate up. What if you have an AI that can actually do that for you instead of you? Dude, imagine if you're able to save 1 or 2 hours of your day, not having to get on. So AI Titan, his role, his primary job is to take ordinary sales guys on your team, turn them into a freaking stone cold closer. His job is not to close deal. His job is to turn average closer into a stone cold killer on your behalf. So he's able to listen to their calls, analyze it, and give them feedback. Hey, this is what you need to work on. This is what you should say next time. Have you listened to my AI Ryan? I will bring her on the phone. dude, dude, no closer out there can sound like any objection you give her, she'll close you. She'll close you. And that's what AI Titan is going to do. Could you imagine your sales rep is on the call, right? And he's being able to listen in on the call, or maybe after they're done with the call with the seller and they upload into AI Titan, and he'll be able to audit the call, analyze, and say, hey, you need to work on this. Next time the seller say this, maybe you should come back with this. Could you imagine he doing that? So he's training your sales team, your closer, your acquisition for you. Next level, baby. Right? So once again, all these AI agents will start to come later, and they're going to need some time. Because you know why? We're not going to give you half-ass, half-good. If you're not first, you're last, baby. So they're going to take some time to build. That's why AI Atlas takes so long. We got to test it. We got to make sure that he's good and ready to go. Okay? Now, last but not least is AI Venus. What is AI Venus going to do for you? Isn't her name sound pretty cool, man? What is AI Venus going to do for you? Well, now you have everything in. She's going to be your bookkeeper. Imagine if she is able to organize all your business expense, profit and loss statement. So when Uncle Sam times comes around, you all ready to go. You just basically just hand it over to your CPA or your tax advisor or whoever is doing your taxes for you. That's what AI Venus is going to do for you. She's going to be your bookkeeper, tracking all your expenses from your Facebook ads to your marketing costs to your employee costs, everything, and keep everything organized in your CRM. One-stop shop, baby. Once again, now, by the time this is done, you're going to have 9 AI agents. Imagine this, 9 employees that is working for your business, and you still pay less than what you would pay to hire freaking one VA. So our goal is to obviously build this, obviously help you make your business just better, more efficient, more profitable, and scale up with AI. Now, once again, those who get in early, the price that you pay today will remain the same. But if you come in later, once again, I will share with you the price that you will pay more already. Info's there. Choice is totally up to you. Now I'm going to take some Q&A and let's rock and roll. Once again, if you're on Instagram family, you're like, Colin, oh my God, dude, this sounds so badass. How can I get in on it? Then comment or DM me the word AI and I'll send you the link. Okay? I love how all your AI have their own identity. Of course, man, just like when you hire an employee for a specific role, a specific task that they're doing. Every single AI agents, man, they have their own jobs, their own duty of what they need to do in your business. TikTok family, if you want to sign up or at least be on a demo, go check the link in my bio. Okay, if you're on YouTube, go to aidreamteam.io, or you can click the link in my description. And once you're on the site, if you have any questions, you can also ask AI Lisa. All right. At your lower right-hand corner there should be a little blue bubble. Click on it, chat with AI Lisa. Now let's answer some question here. Property LLC, by the way, I lock in my seat for the demo on May 11th. Let's rock and roll, baby. Property LLC, dude, that's probably the best decision that you have made in 2026. Not just today, in 2026. If you haven't seen all my testimonial on the website, if you go all the way down, you see all the testimonial from all the investors who actually got in. And we literally just launched the system on April 1st of 2026. And we already got massive great results from other investors, just like yourself, just like myself. Okay? Facebook ads, to be exact. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, so Facebook ads is that we'll show you how to set it up, how to launch it, how to manage, and how to start getting leads into your pipeline. So imagine this. Imagine waking up, not having to cold call, not having to chase after leads, after seller, but just have them come knocking at your house. Could you imagine, waking up and then there's 10 people lining lining up outside wanting to sell the house to you. That's what Facebook ads is going to do to your real estate business. And we're going to show you how to do it. Okay? With no trial, no error. We're going to show you exactly what ads to run, what to put on the ads, how to qualify the sellers, to eliminate all the tire kicker with only one motivated seller who is serious about selling their house. Now, are you going to have a bunch of junkies in there once in a while? Absolutely. There's always junkie everywhere, man, okay? What's the next questions? Kong, how many leads does it typically takes to get one? So property LLC, I would say if you are able to get between 30, let's just say 30 to 40 qualified leads into your pipeline per month, there should be a deal in there somewhere. And it should be more than one, but I'm just gonna say just one. If you can get 30 to 40 qualified leads, there should be one deal in there for you. Now, I like to also, under promise and over deliver. I like to say, hey, what if AI Ryan can just help you lock a deal, one deal every 3 months, one deal every 3 months, and make you an extra $25,000. What is that worth to you? I mean, it already pay off the system many times over. Because a lot of you think short term. You don't think, okay, like what if you're looking to scale up, what is your option? Like, you know that you only have 3 options, right? If you're looking to scale up, there's only 3 ways to do it, my friend. One is you continue to put in more hours and doing all the work yourself and burn yourself out. That's just one way. Because you don't want to hire anybody, you don't want no systems, like you do everything yourself. That's one way. The second way is you got to start hiring VA. Well, how much does one VA cost you? At least a minimum $1,300 a month. And you got to train them, you got to babysit them, and you're going to go through the turnover. That first 30 days of training them, you ain't going to make any money. I know most investors do not get any result from their VA. None. For at least 3 months, man. At least. And by that time, hopefully they don't quit on you. Because if they do, you gotta start the whole shit over again, man. But with this dude, this is a plug and play, done for you. There's no coding. There's no building. You don't have to know anything about AI. It's wholesaling in a box. Okay? We take it, we plug it, you're ready to rock and roll. How can I lock in my demo? Where do I go? Oh, it's very easy. Ash, all you need to do, Ash, is go to aidreamteam.io, or you just go to the link in my bio. And all you need to do, once you go there, Ash, I'll walk you through it. It's very simple. Okay? It's going to happen on June 11th. So once you go there, the site is going to look like this. Okay? And all you need to do is you just need to click on submit my $500 refundable deposit. Now, after the demo, Ash, if you don't like it, and you're like, Kong, this is not a good fit, I don't want it, listen to what I'm saying. We will refund you that $500 deposit, not a penny less, straight back to your account. If you don't like it, and if you don't feel like it's a good fit, no haggling, no trying to sell you, just be like, done, back to you. It's just not it. But if you decide to move forward, Ash, then we take that $500 deposit, we put it towards your first month payment. Make sense? Also, those who sign up will be able to attend the exclusive demo, first time ever, for AI Atlas. And let me tell you something, my friend. This is why you want early access. Let me explain why this is very important to you. Because once you have AI Atlas, okay, you be the first one to use it in your state. Right? Now, obviously, he can go in other states. You can pick any state you want. But, man, imagine you're the one who have AI Atlas first before your competitor does. And you'll be like, Atlas, go find me all the ugly houses in Birmingham, Alabama. One click of a button, I'm just going to go do a little shopping, okay? I'll be back. And when you get back, check your email. There's the list of 5,000 ugly houses ready to rock and roll. I'm telling you, man, I saw my developer show it to me. I say, holy shit. This is the most powerful thing I've ever seen, man. In 15 plus years of being a real estate investor, this is powerful. Could you imagine? I want you to just think about it. Think about if you can have someone right now that just drive around your city constantly, 24/7, and find you all the ugly houses you want. And you're not limited to your city, your states. You can go anywhere and just dominate. Okay? What is the minimum budget where I should be able to see return to set aside for Facebook ads? So Ash, once again, Ash, I'm not going to make you any promise, right? I can only share with you what other investor, what are some other results that our investor gets. Okay. Is that typically you want to budget between $10 to $50 a day on Facebook ads. Okay. And you should be getting between 1 to 7 qualified leads into your pipeline. Sandra, what's the CRM? So Sandra, you also get my 7-figure CRM. It comes with the system. All powered by AI with workflow and follow-up automations. Right? And included in my CRM, it comes with a dialer, a website builder, so you don't have to. And it also comes with the dialer. 4001 said, is this mathematical equations to get scam? I'm not sure what you mean by to get scam. But I know some of you might, he said scam agent. That's fine. It's okay. Listen, if it's not for you, then it's not for you. If you feel like, man, this is going to be a scam, Khan's going to take my money and run, then whether you believe it's real or not real, whether you think it's true or not true, whether you think it's possible or impossible, either way, my friend, you're right. Don't have time to sit here to argue with you. I'm focusing on the 1%. You see, I don't need to talk to the 97%. Because the 97%, dude, is the one that likes to clock in and clock out. If you want to clock in and clock out until you're 65 because you feel like that's the most secure, that's the safest path, because you don't want to take the risk. No risk, no reward. You like to go for a paycheck. You like to guarantee, hey, if I work for someone 8 hours, I know I'm going to get paid 8 hours. If you like the minimum wage, if you like to be average, okay, dude, this is not for you. This is a scam. This is not for you, dude. This is a scam. Go to college. Okay? They tell you to go to college for 4 to 8 years and rob you hundreds of thousands of dollars out of your bank account. Maybe it's not even your bank account, your mommy and daddy bank account, and nobody said it's a scam. And by the time you get out, my friend, 2030, AI already replaced you. Dude, AI already replacing you right now, bro. Could you imagine? What is more of a scam? Get the out of here, bro. You see, I'm not here to talk to the 97%. That's why I don't care about getting more view. I don't care about being famous. I'm here talking to the 1%. The investor on the other side of the screen that said, Kong, I'm in that exact position. I'm looking to scale. I'm tired of doing everything myself. I'm tired of freaking burning out. I'm tired of not having time to spend time with friends, family, going on vacation trip, and enjoy my money. Like, I work my ass off, but dude, I still got to continue working because I don't have systems that's working for me in my business. I want to go on vacation and still enjoy my life, you know? I'm talking to those. I'm talking to that person. Okay? You know, I had an investor who literally DM'd me nonstop. Kong, will I get my $500 back? Will I get my? I'm afraid to lose my $500. I'm afraid that you won't refund me. You know, I just laugh. You know, people think so much about that $500, but what they don't realize is what the opportunity cost is. Why would I ruin my reputation for $500? But anyways, you know, but if you worry so much about that versus, dude, Like a lot of you, listen, it comes down to the mindset corruptions, your mindset problem. This is why I said most people like to talk, but not a whole lot are doer. I talked to this investor. He said, Kong, I'm looking to scale up to 80,000, 100,000 a month. Okay, I said, cool, good. He's an experienced investor. He got a couple of VAs that's working for him, but he said, Kong, I don't want to scale up with more VAs, more overhead, and just more people to manage. I see what you got. I love to plug it in. And then he's like, and then I asked him, so what's your goal? He said, well, Kong, I like to maintain my overhead right now and then scale up to 80 to, he's at like 40 to 50,000 a month. And he's trying to scale up to like 80, 100,000 a month. I said, okay, cool. He said, well, what's the cost? I said, $997 a month to month, cancel anytime you want. You know what he said? Let me think about it. Like the dude think about it for 2 days. And you know what I said? I said, bro, this is not for you, dude. I said, bro, this is not for you. And I said, I do not think you will ever scale up to 80 to 100,000 a month. Never. You see, with that kind of mindset, it's really hard. Because if you want to make 80 to 100,000 a month, I want you to really think about this. If you truly want to make 80 to 100,000 a month, and you're afraid to invest, and you have to think 2 days just to invest $997, what is your time worth? Like, dude, what is your time worth? You see, it's the mindset problem. And that's why, I was stuck in that one man, one woman show for a very long time. Because most wholesaler, when they trying to go from a one man show and trying to scale up and trying to start, hiring, because until now you can have AI, but before that, to scale up, you got to start hiring people. But most wholesaler cannot get out of the one man show and start to hire people because they're like, well, no one can do it better than me. I don't want to spend more money on, hiring people and paying them this much. And I don't want to have payroll, yada, yada, yada. Well, dude, then okay, fine. Then continue to do everything yourself and stop whining and complaining like a little bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm so tired. I got to work all the time. But they don't think about opportunity cost. Because when you're doing everything yourself, you're not going to get every deal. Like you're going to get a lot of stuff going to fall through the crack. And one of those deals can cost you 10, 20, 30, 50, even $100,000. You just don't know which one. So they trying to catch everything, trying to save everything, but also they don't realize that you're losing out on so much opportunity cost. Does that make sense? So what the guys say to me, I say, bro, there's just no way that, because I've never talked to anybody that trying to go from that much to double and worry about spending $997. Anyways, Ash said, I'm joining your school coaching. Also, I'm all in. Let's go, baby. Ash, I'm excited to see you in there. Let me see if there's any other questions. Let me TikTok here. Marcus said, I'm definitely interested. So Marcus, yeah. So if you're on TikTok, Marcus, all you need to do is go to the link in my bio and click on the link tree, and it's the first link at the top. Any other questions or concern? I love to bring you on. I love to bring you on here and really help you answer anything that's holding you back from either, doing that first deal or really trying to scale up, right? Maybe you have done 1 deal, 2 deals, 3 deals. And let me tell you something. I know some investor who done 4 deals and it took him 4 years. Listen, you got lucky. If it takes you 4 years to do 4 deals, so you did 1 deal a year, bro, you don't have a business. You don't know what you're doing. You just got lucky. All right? So I don't know about you, man, but luck doesn't pay the bills. Skill is what pays the bills. You got to increase your skill set. It comes with a VA and the dialer. Do I have to train the VA? No, Marcus, listen, bro. No VAs, market. No VA needed. So this is fully automated, built out, done for you. AI system, Marcus. AI Alex, filter, qualify the lead for you. Marcus, we're going to teach you exactly how to generate leads from Facebook ads. So no more pounding the phone, Cold calling. No more chasing seller around, talking to unmotivated seller, getting cussed out, scream at, yell at. No more wasting your precious time on the phone. Okay? Going to show you how to get leads from Facebook ads. AI Alex is going to take over once the lead comes in. Dude, just watch the system work. AI Alex filter, qualify the leads. AI Scout run the comps, let you know what the property's worth, what to offer. AI Ryan call the seller back, negotiate, make offer. AI Luna, organize your CRM, organize your pipeline. Bam. Okay? Be there. Cold calling sucks. Yeah, dude. So Marcus, if you want to lock in your spot for the June 11th coming up, make sure you check the link in my bio. Make that $500 refundable deposit, Marcus. So after the demo, if you don't like it, you're like, Kong, this is not for me. I don't like it. We'll refund you that $500 deposit. No question asked. No string attached. No upsell. No haggling. No, none of that. Just Kong, don't like it. Okay, boom, back. And if you decided you wanted Marcus, then we take that $500 deposit. We put it towards your first month. And I'll tell you right now, dude, after the demo, bro, you'll be like, dude, this is, bro, I ain't going nowhere. Is it unlimited for $697? What's the difference between, okay, so let me bring my AI Lisa, okay? Let me bring AI Lisa on and let's ask her. This is a good question. So let me bring AI Lisa on. So once again, if you're on Instagram, DM or comment the word AI, I'll send you the link to it. If you're on YouTube, go to aidreamteam.io, just like that, or go to the link in my description. If you're on TikTok, check the link in my bio. Now, let me go ahead and ask. So if you have any question, you see this blue bubble here. Hold on a second, TikTok family. Let me flip the camera around. You see this blue bubble here? You can start asking Lisa, AI Lisa questions. So all you need to do is you can chat with her, do text, or you will voice. Watch this. So let me call Lisa. What do you want me to ask her?
Hi, thank you for calling AI Dream Team. How can I help you today?
Hey, Lisa, so can you explain to me what's the difference between the starter plan and the business plan? And is it a one-time payment or is it month-to-month? What are we talking about?
Sure thing. The starter plan is $697 a month and includes Alex, our AI lead manager and appointment setter, AI Scout for deal analysis, and AI Luna for pipeline management. You also get a fully built CRM with AI-powered workflows and live training to help you launch your Facebook ads. The business plan is $997 a month. It includes everything in the starter plan, plus Ryan, our AI purchase manager and offer negotiator. Both plans are billed month to month. There's no long-term contract, and it's not a one-time payment. Let me know if you want more details on what each AI agent does or if you're ready to see a demo.
Yeah, so Lisa, once I make that $500 refundable deposit, and let's just say after the demo, I decide I want to move forward, what happened to that $500 deposit?
Good question. If you decide to move forward after the demo, your $500 deposit is applied directly to your first month subscription, so you only pay the difference for that first month. If you decide not to subscribe, the deposit is fully refunded. No strings attached.
Does that make sense? I know, I
Yeah.
hope that answered your guys' questions. Hold on a second, let me turn Lisa off. I know whoever it is, just ask me that questions. I hope that answered your question. I want to make sure that we are clear. Let me see here. Okay, yes, that answered your question. Yeah. So if you don't like it, we'll refund you that deposit. If you do end up deciding to move forward, then we'll put that towards your first month, okay? Is it unlimited use? Are there any other costs like API, etc.? Yeah, so basically, you're talking about AI voice minutes and AI text minutes. Those are peanuts. $50 a month? Dude, $50 will last you probably, I would say, at least 2 months. So those are peanuts. It's like you want to buy a Lambo, but you worry about the gas price, right? So basically, the voice is like gas price. It's super cheap, man. $20, bro, will last you like probably all month long, bro. Facebook ads, most of our investors is spending between $10 to $50 a day, depending on your budget. But within that range, you should get between 1 to 7 qualified leads into your pipeline per day. Make sense? Is AI a good closer? Oh, best way to know. Best way to know, bro, is why don't we test you out and then I'll bring my AI Ryan on. I mean, that's just the best way to do it. The best way to do it is I bring you on, we do a role play together, right? I'll ask my AI Ryan the same question I asked you, and we let everybody decide who's a better closer. Who want to give it a shot? Who want to go against AI Ryan? Kong, thank you for the great insight. Yeah, not a problem. How long is the demo for? So typically, you know, obviously my goal is not about how long, but also to make sure that we get all your question, all your concern, all the investor question and concern answer. But typically it's about an hour and a half, because we're going to show you in real time. You get to see real time. Lee comes in to AI Alex, talking to seller, texting to seller, qualifying the leads, booking appointment. You see AI Scout running the comps like right in front of you in real time. Ryan calling back, making offer, negotiating, locked up property under contract. You see AI Luna organize your pipeline. You'll be like, what the f is going on? And then you get to test out the agent. You get a call in, you get a text in with them, watch them qualify you, watch them trying to negotiate with you. Dude, 9 out of 10 after the demo, they'll be like, Kong, I'm sold. Because a lot of the day-to-day work, the upfront work, has already been done by AI. Could you imagine 75% of the workload is already being done by the AI agents? What do you have to do? Literally just close and sell the deal. But now I also offer where we will even help you dispo. We will even help you find the buyer, sell the deal, but it's a 50-50 split. For me, when I run ads, am I doing just in my local area? Danielle, if I were you, I would start local. I would start in California. And then if you want to expand in other market, you can. And that's the cool thing about Facebook ads, Daniel, is that the cost per lead is so cheap that it allows us to go nationwide. It allows some of our investors to be in 2 to 3 different markets by just spending, you know, $40-50 a day because they want to go in different market. But I always advise my investor is to start out small, you know, start out with $15 a day, $20 a day, and then scale it up as you go. If you're starting to see results, put more in, depending on your capital, right? Everybody financial position is a little bit different. But for me, slow and steady win the race. Scale it up, scale it slow. Once you identify what market you like, which ad is working best, pour more money into it. Scale slow, scale steady. Got it? Okay. I mean, who here wants me to bring on AI Ryan? Who here wants to test out AI Ryan? Does the AI close for you and I just need to find a buyer? Yes, AI Ryan does close, man. Have you never seen her close? You must have not watched any of my video. So watch this. Let me share with you some testimonial so I can brag about this, because this is a result from my actual real investor. So that way you guys are like, oh man, it only works for Kong. No, look at this. If you want to listen to Ryan, look, I can now just click. I'm just going to click on one of these calls. This is Alex. This is Ryan. Let's click on this one.
I am calling about our cash offer for your, and my job is to go over a few quick details with you and see if we can maybe put something together today.
This is her with Real Seller.
Perfect. Before we dive in, how's your day going so far?
Long.
I hear you. Sounds like it's been a busy one.
She even
All
laughed.
right, so just in case we get disconnected or anything, is this number still the best one to reach you on?
Yes.
Great, thanks for confirming. And I've got the property address here as, oh, is that right?
Yes.
Awesome. So besides the price, what's another big reason you're thinking about selling?
I don't need that much land.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Sometimes it's just more than you want to deal with. Do you need to sell this property before you can buy your next one? Or how's that working for you?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So if we could close in like 45 to 60 days or even faster if everything lines up, would that timeline work for you?
As soon as possible.
Perfect, I love it. We can definitely move quickly if everything checks out. You mentioned you have a mortgage of around $150,000 on it. Is that about right?
Yes.
All right, thanks for confirming. And what do you think the repair costs might be? Just a rough guess is totally fine.
20 grand.
Okay, got it. About $20,000 for repairs. It looks like you're wanting to walk away with $500,000. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, so you'd like to walk away with about $500,000. Could you see yourself going a little lower than that if everything else works out? Okay, and just so you know, we're buying it as is and we'll handle all the repairs. So knowing that, is that the absolute lowest you'd consider, or is there a little wiggle room?
There's wiggle room.
All right,
So
that's good to know. So here's the thing. We buy properties like yours all the time. And what's great is we cover everything. Closing costs, commissions, title, escrow, transfer tax, all of it. We pay cash and close whenever works best for you. So knowing all that, what's the lowest number you'd feel comfortable with?
200,000.
Okay, if we can make that work at 200,000, I'm good to move forward with you on that.
Close.
What's the best email to send the purchase agreement to?
See that? I mean, there are sellers where she doesn't close. I post both of them, right? And look, if you go down here, let me brag about some of my investors. The results they get is going to blow you away, but I don't want this to be a guarantee. I just want to share with you some investors what they're getting. Yang is one of the investors. He has a 9-to-5. He makes about $36,000 a year, and try to wholesale real estate. Couldn't get it done. He has a very thick accent, like worse than mine. So it's hard for him to get on the phone, talk to seller, and actually, negotiate and get a deal done. Once he got the AI system, less than 30 days, AI Ryan got him his first contract. Now, this one right here is, let me try to move this right here. Okay. This right here is Joey. Okay, Joey followed me for 2 years. And he wanted to get into wholesaling. But the reason why he didn't, because he said, Kong, I'm a father of, I think he got 2 or 3 kids. I'm a husband. I got a 9-to-5. I work for Comcast. I really don't have time to learn how to talk to seller, running comps and all of that. But once he saw the AI system that's going to do the majority of the work, and he just focused on selling the deal and talking to a hot motivated seller, he's like, dude, this is game over. So he took the leap of faith, jumped in, got the system. Look at that. Less than 30 days, Ryan got him his first contract signed. Offer accepted. Look at that. And I can just go on and on. This is Emily. So I did my Facebook ads. I had to wait for approval, but within 17 hours, got my first hot lead from Emily. Here's another one. She said, Kong, last night at 3 a.m. in the morning, I keep on hearing my phone going off. I forgot to turn the ring off. Well, guess what happened? AI apps was working. She was qualifying the leads for her, so chatting with the seller back and forth, so her phone just going ding, 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 ding. So if you do get the system, make sure you turn off the notification and put on airplane mode when you go to sleep. Otherwise, you're going to end up like me or Emily, where, dude, I woke up with so many messages. I like, what is going on? Because these AI agents, they don't take day off. They don't take time off. They're working around the clock for you, okay? This is Amir. Amir got the AI systems. Been trying to wholesale for a long time. Look at that. AI Ryan lock up his first contract. We got Danny. Danny has actually done real estates. But look at this, man. Getting leads coming in from his Facebook ads. And look, Danny said, so we have our first contract signed last week, and we should have another one this week. That's 3 weeks into running ads. We already gone on week 4 now. So what, 2 contracts in 3 weeks? Come on, man. Shit. Now, this is, what's this? I can go on, man. This is Tony. Look, yo, Kong, AI Ryan just lock up a deal while I'm working out. And honestly, dude, I do not make this up, man. And I do not pay for any one of these investors. They pay me, actually. I do not pay them, okay, to say this. And obviously, Tony sent me this, and I didn't know he's part of AI Dream Team. I said, bro, no freaking way. Can you send me a screenshot? See, I even asked for proof because I just don't know. You never know, Maybe he's just trying to pull my leg. And there he is, sending over proof. I brought him on an interview. Here's another one from Oz. AI Ryan locked him up a deal in 45 days, 30K profit. Here's another investors. Here's Jay, 7 days. 1 contract, only 7 days. Oh, man. There you go. I hope that's enough proof for you. Okay. So let me see if I can answer any other questions here. Kong, do I need an LLC, S Corp, C Corp? Can I wholesale or to try your systems? So 50-51. I do suggest that obviously here's the first step. You guys don't overthink. 1 step at a time. So sign up, either skip the demo, get the system set up today. All right. Or my team reach out to you and get you set up like ASAP the next day. Or if you haven't really made up your mind yet and you need to see the demo, then sign up for the demo. That's first step. once you get the system, dude, my team will literally walk you through everything you needed. So if you need an LLC, we'll have someone that actually can help you set it up as well. So yes, I would suggest that you get an LLC if you're serious about this, right? Get an LLC, man, to keep your personal and business separate. It's just the way to go. Don't worry about S corp, man. Just set up as a sole proprietor. C corporation is fine. Okay. But it's just one step at a time. Like don't overthink. You know, get the system first. Within those time, we'll get everything all set up for you and get everything set up and get it running. Okay. Let me see here. TikTok. Any other questions here? Rod said, I would like to learn more about wholesaling. Check the link in my bio, Rod. How do I go about training your AI agents? You don't train them, dude. Okay, 2020, you don't train them. They come fully trained, fully built, plug, play, ready to go. Okay, I mean, who here wants to jump on and kind of want to test out their skills? You know, who here wants to jump on and be like, you know what, Colin, I like to test out your skills. Or I'd like to test out my skill. Hey, Kong, I just wanted to ask if you know Tyrell Holmes from Massachusetts. I don't know who he is. He scammed all the virtual assistants for not paying. I don't. I don't know who that person is, and I apologize that you're in that positions. But yeah, man. I mean, make sure when it comes to business, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, it's going to be tough because nobody, you know, like, yeah. Just make sure you verify that person, man. But business is business. Sometimes, you know, stuff like that happens. And those who do bad business, dude, they'll not stay in business for a long time. Even though it's a small world, man. What comes around goes around. Okay. What other questions? Different industry. Yeah, I mean, we can plug our AI agents into any business that you have. And then we can build them and train them up for you so you don't have to do it. Okay. So my question to you right now is, who here believes that they have what it takes to actually close a deal? Like, who here believes that they're a pretty good negotiator? Comment in the chat. I love to bring you on a role play. Who here been an investor and saying, hey, Kong, I think I'm pretty good. I'm a pretty good closer. Comment your phone number. Let me bring you on. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's have some fun. Okay? Let's have some fun. Anybody? Okay, well, let me bring AI Ryan on, okay? So you guys can hear how badass she is. Any objection you want me to throw at her, comment in the chat, let me know. Any objection? Calling her right now.
Team, how can I help you?
Yeah, hey, I just got a missed call. I guess this is regarding like some kind of a cash offer. Oh, hey, sorry, I was putting her. Sorry, I had you on mute, but I guess this is regarding some kind of a cash offer that you guys have for my property.
No worries at all. Yeah, that's right. This is about the cash offer for your property. Just to make sure I've got the right info, may I have your first and last name, please?
Yeah, King Kong. First name is Kong. Last name is King. All right, comment.
All right,
any objection you want me to just throw at her.
Up on the information you
any objection that the seller throw at you, and you'll be like, man, Kong, I don't have to overcome this.
Maybe put something together today. Sound good?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Before we dive in, how's your day going so far?
Well, I'm currently in Hawaii, so the weather is absolutely beautiful. I love Hawaii. So far things are going good. How's yours?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And honestly, Hawaii sounds amazing right now. For you? All right. So just in case we get disconnected or something, is this number still the best one to reach you on?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Thanks for confirming. And I've got the property address here as 123 Banana Street, Seattle, Washington 98250. Is that right?
That is correct.
Great, thanks. So besides the price, what's another big reason you're thinking about selling?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I'm actually behind on some taxes.
Got it. Thanks for sharing that. That can definitely be stressful, so I appreciate you being upfront about it. Do you need to sell this property before you can buy your next one, or how's that working for you?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. So if we could close in like 45 to 60 days, or even faster if everything lines up, would that timeline work for you?
I think the faster the better.
Makes sense. Speed is definitely helpful in your situation. You mentioned you have a mortgage of around $120,000 on it. Is that about right?
Yep, pretty much. I mean, yeah.
All right, thanks for confirming. And what do you think the repair cost might be? Just a rough guess is totally fine.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a contractor, so I don't really know. But the house is old. You know, the house is built in like 1950s. It's gonna need some TLC.
Right. Totally get it. No worries at all. We're buying it as is anyway, so even just knowing it needs some TLC helps. It looks like your asking price is $345,000. Is that correct?
Yep, that is correct.
All right, got it. Now, could you see yourself going a little lower than that if everything else worked out?
I mean, I might, depending on what you guys offer us.
That makes sense. And just so you know, we're buying it as is, and we'll handle all the repairs.
Any objection you want me to give her, comment in the chat, and watch how she overcome them. Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Say that one more time.
Yeah, no problem. So since we're buying it as is and taking care of all the repairs, is $345,000 the absolute lowest you'd consider? Or is there a little wiggle room on that number?
I mean, what you guys offer?
Yeah, totally fair. So here's the thing. We buy properties like yours all the time. And what's great is we cover
she prepped
everything.
me up.
All the closing costs, commissions,
And she's
title,
about to
escrow, transfer tax, literally all of it.
She's about to
We
land
pay
it.
cash and close whenever works best for you.
Ooh.
So with all that in mind, is $345 still your bottom line? Or could you see yourself coming down a bit if everything else made sense?
I mean, if you guys were to cover all the closing costs, all the fees, I mean, I could come down just a little bit, but not much. I mean, once again, like what you guys offer.
Okay. Yeah, totally get where you're coming from. So here's what I've got approved right now. Our team can do $280,000. Would that work for you?
Oh man, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, oh man, I mean, that's a lot lower than I expected. I probably, yeah, I would probably, I mean, I would have to talk to my wife about it, you know?
Got it? Yeah, I completely understand, Kong. Selling a property is a big decision, and it definitely makes sense to talk it over with your wife first.
So good.
I always want to make sure both of you are comfortable and on the same page before moving forward. Let me ask you this, though. If you were to bring this offer to her, what do you think she would say? Do you think she'd feel like the price works, or would she feel it's a little too low?
Man, look at how she lowered her voice. I mean, honestly, she's probably going to say it's too low just because we already have another offer on the table. So yeah, that 280, it's not going to cut it.
Yeah, I hear you. Thanks for being honest about that. If you don't mind me asking, what price would you need to see for both you and your wife to feel good about moving forward?
I mean, maybe like 335.
Okay, that helps. Thanks for sharing. So if we landed at $335,000, would you both be ready to move forward today? Like you'd be committed at that number?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, I appreciate you being clear about that. So if I can get
Come
my
on,
manager
what
to
objection
approve
should I throw at her?
$335,000, you're all
Let's-
in, and we've got a deal.
Let's see if we can stump her. Yes, that is correct. So if you guys can come up with 335, you guys pay all the closing costs, all the fees, you guys got a deal.
Awesome. I really appreciate how straightforward you've been. So here's what I'll do. I need to talk to my manager about that number since it's above what I'm authorized for. Let me chat with them, and I'll give you a call back as soon as I have an answer, okay? Thanks so much for your time.
Well, I mean,
I'll be in
listen,
touch soon.
Ryan, listen. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening. What's on your mind?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want to get scammed. I also don't want to be tied up for 60 to 90 days and then you guys back out at the end.
Got it. Totally get where you're coming from, Kong. That's a real concern, and I want you to feel comfortable. Here's how we work. We close through a local title company, so everything's handled professionally and securely. No funny business. And we only move forward if we're confident we can close. So we're not here to tie you up or waste your time. If you ever have questions or want to see proof of funds or anything like that, just let me know. We want this to be as smooth and transparent as possible for you.
Man, what else can I say to her? Well, I mean, listen, what's the absolute highest that you guys can go? What's your final offer?
Yeah, totally fair question. So the absolute highest I'm authorized to go right now is $295,000. If you need more than that, I'd have to get special approval from my manager. Would $295,000 work for you if we covered all the closing costs?
You see how she answered my question and then come back with the question? Dude, that's how you do it, man. Oh, gosh. I mean, listen, I have a real estate buddy that said that they can probably list this thing for $375,000. Yeah, so I don't think that $295,000 is going to cut it. I mean, Brian, would you sell your house that you can potentially list for $375,000 for $295,000 if you were in my shoes?
Yeah, I totally get where you're coming from. Honestly, if I thought I could get $375,000 on the open market, I'd want to explore that too. The main difference with us is you skip all the showings, repairs, commissions, and you get a guaranteed cash close. So it's really about what's more important to you, top dollar or speed and certainty. If your buddy can really get you $375,000 and you're comfortable in dealing with the process, that might be the way to go. But if you ever want a quick hassle-free sale, just keep us in mind. Is there any number at all, maybe somewhere in the middle?
She won't give up.
About moving forward today?
Man, she doesn't give up.
Or do you want to see how things go with your agent first?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I might come down to like $315,000, but gosh, I really can't come down to $295,000. I really got to get at least $315,000 for it.
Yeah, I hear you, Kong. $315,000 is still above what I'm able to approve on my end, but I really appreciate you sharing where you're at. Here's what I'll do. I'll talk to my manager about that number and see if there's any way we can make it work. I'll give you a call back as soon as I have an answer. Sound good? Thanks again for your time.
No, Ryan, listen. I'm sure you can do $315,000. I mean, like at $315,000, there's still plenty of profit in there for you guys. I mean, listen, I want to sell my house, but I'm not going to give it away either. I mean, I think $295,000 is just way too low. I think $315,000.
Right.
I think $315,000 is a fair price.
Yeah, I totally get it, Kong. I hear what you're saying. And
I'm trying to stump her.
You want to get a fair price. You definitely shouldn't feel like you're giving it away. I just want to be upfront. The highest I'm authorized to go is $295,000. Anything above that, like $315,000 or $350,000, I have to get special approval from my manager. So here's what I'll do.
Okay, Ryan, listen. Ryan, listen. Let's cut out the BS. You don't have a team manager. You are the manager. So, why don't we just cut it out? All right. You're at $295,000. I'm at $315,000. What if we meet in the middle? What if we do, let's just say $305,000. That's the absolute lowest. I'll go. Take it or leave it.
Kong, I appreciate you being direct with
Kong.
me. I really do. I totally get wanting to just cut to the chase. I promise. I'm not trying to play games here. I actually do have a set limit on what I can approve, and that's $295,000. I wish I could just say yes to $305,000, but I'm not allowed to.
Dude, I wish I could say yes. So good.
So here's what I can do. I'll bring your number $305,000 straight to my manager and see if there's any way we can make it work. I'll call you back as soon as I have an answer, and I'll be totally straight with you either way. Thanks for being upfront, Kong. I'll be in touch soon. All right?
So, do you want to buy my house or do you not want to buy my house? I mean,
okay.
Steven couldn't even tell this is an AI or not an AI. He thought that I'm a role play with a human.
And right now, $295,000 is the very top I can approve on my own. If you're firm at $305,000 or higher, I'll need to talk to my manager and see if there's any way to bridge that gap. I want to make this work for both of us, so let me check and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Dude, I mean, I can't stump. Dude, she's just too good. So what's going to happen after this call? Okay, so what happened after this call? If let's just say the seller came down to $315,000 and you're at $295,000. Well, what happened is Ryan's going to send you're going to get a notification, an email notification from Ryan saying, hey, offer got rejected, just like this one I'm about to show you. Hold on a second. right? Not every deal get closed. It's going to say offer rejected, and it's going to let you know where the last offer the seller asking. Then you look at that. You go ahead and look at it and say, be like, you know what? Maybe we can come up a little bit more. Then all you need to do now, my friend, is AI Ryan already did the hard work. So you step in and you call the seller back and you be like, hey, Steven, you just chat with one of my colleagues, Ryan, about your interest in selling. You're probably at 123 Apple Street, and we made you an offer at $295, and it seems like it's too low for you. But you would consider around $305. Is that still true? And Steven may, yeah. Okay. Well, Steven, I actually looked deeper into your property, and you know what? What if we can make that 305 work for you today? Take care of all your closing costs, all your fees, take over the property as is. Will you be ready to move forward at that price? Bam. So now Ryan already did the hard work. She got the seller from 345 down to 305. You got an email from her and say, hey, offer got rejected. This is the seller last price. You came in and be like, dude, let's close the gap. Easy. So listen, for those of you, obviously, if you're a good negotiator, you know, some of my investors who got the system, some of them are brand new, right? Never done a deal before. They're not good at negotiating. So they hand everything to Ryan. So Ryan can call and make offer, because Ryan have a way higher chance of closing the deal than you ever will if you have if you're not good at negotiating, right? Like some of my investors will never ever get a deal if they do it alone. Never. If you don't believe me, watch all of my other YouTube video. I brought them on an interview. I said, do you think you would have got this deal by yourself? They said no. And if you are good at closing, maybe you have a good closer, but how can you produce another one of you? It's hard. You got to train them up, and it takes time. See, I like to look at Ryan as my AI version of me. So whatever deal, lead, seller that I don't want to call, I don't want to waste my time, but I also want to make an offer on it, because every offer you don't make is a no. Every shot you don't take, you miss. So I hand it over to AI Ryan. Ryan called the seller. She doesn't get emotion. She just go through her negotiating script and then bam, make the offer to the seller. The offer, if the seller accept, great. She'll notify you with an email, say, hey, offer got accepted, time to send out the contract. You step in, drop the contract, send it to the seller. If the offer got rejected, just like now, I can always step in, right? And then AI Ryan will put that lead on her follow-up. So she will continue to nurture that lead for you for the next 30, 60, 90, 6 months, a month, a year, so on. It's just because 60 to 70% of your deal will come from follow-up. So Ryan will continue to text them, email them, and call them, and she will nurture that lead. So seller might say no now, but what happened 3 months from now? But most of you forgot to follow up with the seller 3 months from now. You see what I'm saying? But once it's in the system, the AI, they don't forget. And then hopefully 3 months from now, 6 months from now, she's able to turn that no into a yes and get you a deal for 25K, 50K, 100K, whatever the case may be. Right? That's how I look at Ryan. She's an AI version of me that I can just have her spend time talking to all the other sellers that I don't want to deal with. I understand it's a resource that keeps your momentum going. Yes, Stephen. That is correct. And listen, how many deals did AI Ryan have to close for you in a month? In 3 months? Just one deal, my friend. And it already paid, like she already paid for the entire system. Make sense? Not, that's not including that these AI agents already save you 8 hours a day, because 8 hours a day that you don't have to pound the phone, or 4 hours that you don't have to pound the phone, or you don't have to chase all these leads around. They literally do all that work for you. Imagine how long it take you to run a comps on a piece of property. Imagine that. Imagine if an AI can do that and save you an extra 30 minutes, an hour. How much would you pay for that? Let me see here. If there's any other question. Just got off the Monday meeting. Your support team is awesome. Rico. Okay, so Rico is one of our most recent, I think so, I'm not exactly sure, but one of our recent AI Dream Team investor. Rico, how do you like the system so far? Oh my gosh. Now, once again, a lot of you think, oh man, Carl must have paid for Rico to jump on it. I did not pay Rico. Rico is paying me right now. Okay. So Rico, how do you like the system so far, bro? You know, Rico, since I got you on here, if you don't mind, dude, I love to bring you on for just a quick chat, bro. Just a quick chat, because everybody, you know, obviously there's people who are be like, yeah, this Kong AI system really works like he say it does. You know, we got a lot of skeptic and all that. So I love to put them at rest, you know, so that way they can make the best decision for themselves. Listen, it doesn't matter if you get my system, someone else's, or you go build your own. But I do want to tell you one thing, and one thing for sure, that AI is the future of how some of the top real estate investors run their business and scale it up and keeping their overhead low. You know how many investors that I know that are like massive, like they're huge investors, and they are implementing AI into the business. And if you're not, and that's why I'm saying, dude, only less than 1% that actually is ahead of the game. While others are scaling up with more employee, more VAs, more overhead, you're here scaling up smarter. So Rico, there's the link. If you want to click on that link, Rico, come and join me on YouTube, man. And I just have a few questions to ask you, dude. And after that, bro, I'll let you go. I'm not going to hold you for long. But I think it's nice to be able, you know, especially people like to, even me, you know, if I'm looking to getting someone else's system, I like to hear from other fellow investors, not just from the person who created it, because nobody's going to say bad shit about them, about their product, you know, about their product. So Rico, let me ask you. Rico, what up? What up, dude?
Hey, what's going on, Kong? How you doing, brother?
Rico, first off, I want to say, dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the trust. Thank you so much for becoming a part of one of our investor, man. And we're here to continue doing the best that we can and continue to grow together and build you the most badass AI out there, bro.
I appreciate it, dude. I tell you what, I just joined, like I said, on, what was it, on Friday, I think it was. Yep. And dude, I tell you, I can't believe the support that you get with just the team. I haven't even got everything up and running. I'm still doing the A2P and everything. But dude, your support team, I could call anytime and they answer. Yep. They call you back in case when they don't answer, they call you back and say, I'm sorry, we missed your call. You know, did you have a question for? Man, you don't get that at a lot of places that you sign up with. And dude, I can't wait to get this up and running. And you know, like I said, Kong, you know, I've been following you for a while, and you know, just hesitant here and there because you know, there's a lot of people talk smack all the time. Oh, we do this, we do that. But dude, when you brought up the AI, I said I got to get on board, man, because I ain't gonna get left behind. I'm not, and this is the way to go. AI, you better jump on board because, you know, like you said, a lot of people get on the phone and they don't know how to reply to a bunch of the questions that they ask or what to say, and you get nervous and you hang up. And this, man, your team just goes out there and, you know, AI just goes out there and answers all the questions with no hesitation. And it just sounds, hey, man, I'm telling you, it's cool. I'm excited, bro. I can't wait till you're up and running. I thank you so much, Kong, because I'm looking forward to actually meeting you one day and thanking you in person, bro.
Oh, dude, for sure, for sure. And Rico, I know that pretty soon, bro, that AI Ryan's going to help you lock up a deal, and I'll bring you on here and we can do a full YouTube interview together, man. So I'm excited for that. But Rico, someone asked, did you get the business plan or did you get the starter plan?
Oh, I got the business. I'm in it all the way, bro.
All the way, baby. I mean, dude, it makes total sense, right?
Yeah, because I'm a 9-to-5er right now that I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to get out, you know.
Trying to get out the 9-to-5. So Rico, how long have you closed any deal yet?
I've had on my own, I've actually got like UConn. You know, it's funny you mentioned that too, because you hit it right on the spot when you said $1,300 a month you spend on VAs and stuff like that, bro. Yep. You were right on key. That's what I'm spending, man. And I'm thinking to myself, God, we've got deals locked up, but it's just hard. I mean, it's hard to get it to go through. You know, a lot of them fell through the cracks, and
Yep.
you know, it's just hard out there, man. So
Sure.
you know, I think I'm hoping that this works really good, and from what I see, I mean, and just seeing some of the replies from some of the other people in the group that have closed deals, man, I'm thinking, God, dude, I'm getting on board. I'm getting on board.
Hey,
you know.
well, Rico, you know what, man? I am once again, dude. I'm excited for you, and I'm looking forward to helping you, dude. Crushing this last half of 2026 and beyond. So Rico, so basically, you have one or two VAs that kind of helps you, because I know you got a 9 to 5. So you did. So you do have VAs that's actually working for you, but they didn't work out.
Yeah, well, they're still with the one. I had to let one go, and as you know, Colin, it's hard to let people go. But like you said, if they ain't making you no money, why keep them on? You know, you gotta. You hate to let them go, but you know. So I kept one with me that she's good. She's real good, but man, we just we're trying. She's calling every day, and you know, you get those people that say, "Oh yeah, I want to sell," but then they're asking market and sometimes above market, and you know, you got to be a good negotiator when it comes to trying to get them down to to a low price, so you can try to purchase it and then sell it over to another buyer. But we can't. We haven't been able to do it, and we're struggling. And
for sure.
So you got to pivot. You got to do something because you can't keep spending money and spending money and spending money. So. You're right. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna give this a shot, and it looks good, man. I mean, just from what I see, and just like I said, the main thing for me is that the most important is just the support team, just somebody because I hate it when you join these groups and they tell you one thing and then all of a sudden they leave you. Nobody answers the call, dude. Not your team. I'll tell you one thing, man. Your team is amazing, very friendly. Like I said, we just got off the meeting right now. They answer any calls. They answer a whole bunch of questions I had during the meeting. Instead of calling them during my work hours, I can call them right during the meeting, and they'll answer my questions. So, like I said, I'm just waiting for Chad to hook me up with my ATP, and once that's up and
then you're ready to rock and roll, baby.
I'm ready to rock and roll, brother. I'm ready to start finding some Facebook ads.
Hey, so the thing is, Rico, I mean, what you said is it's 1,000% correct. Just like Einstein said, you cannot continue to do the same thing. I think it was Einstein, or it could be somebody else. You can't do the same thing and expect to get a different results. Because if you always do what you have always done, you always get the results that you always got.
Correct.
So the only way to get a different result is you got to make different moves. You got to make changes. If you want things to change, you got to start making changes, and you need to start making the shift. And I think a lot of time, most of us are investors out there. We are not making the shift fast enough. Correct. Even when we know we should, and we're just dragging our feet to make the shift because no one wants change.
Correct.
And the thing is, growth takes change. Like you got to make a move. Like if it's not working, dude, you got to cut it. And the thing is also too, is Rico, I mean, how many hours do you spend just to training up your VAs?
Oh my God!
When you first hired them?
When I first hired them, I think I gave them like almost 2 weeks of just training, and that's a paid 2 weeks that they're not making calls, they're just learning. And then right after that, it's a matter of, okay, let me listen to what you're doing, let me find out if it's working. And it's hard. And when you're working a full-time job, you can't keep an eye on that. It's hard. So, but, I did want to say today, I actually watched your video, where you were being interviewed by Ryan Pineda. Man, what an awesome interview that was, man. Amazing. Some of the things you guys talked about.
I appreciate that.
Man, that was an awesome interview, dude. When listening to you two guys, you two masters, was just like, wow. And what was cool was you were, instead of agreeing with some of the stuff that he was saying, you were going back, saying, no, I don't think so. We're going AI. That's just the way. And I thought, wow, cool. I'm glad he said no, because you're right. I just think that you could see it. It's written on the wall, man. AI is taking over people's jobs and it's doing everything. And it's only getting better. I remember when it
dude,
first came out, the voice was horrible. Now,
Yep.
the AIs that you have now, they're great, man.
Yeah, man. See, and also for us as Rico, is that we will, because we also have, you're getting the exact same system, CRM and AI agents in your business like I have in my business. The only difference between us now is who spent more money on marketing. So for us, it's like we're doing the business, we're having the AI agent, we're having the system. So we always look at them, we always listen to them, and we will continue to improve them. And as we improve our AI agents and our systems, it goes straight into yours as well. So you guys will continue to get all the upgrades that we get. That's just an FYI. I remember when I did that interview with Pineda at that time, to be honest with you, Rico, I think we only had it AI Alex, and I think AI Ryan was kind of in the build. Yeah. So at that time, otherwise I would have brought him on a call, because he didn't, like, Pineda didn't really believe in it. But guess what? I mean, he just texted me the other couple of days now that he's working on his AI, because now he's becoming a believer. Now he's starting to see the AI closing deals. Yeah. Because, for him, it's now he got a team of closers that he got to train, that he got to babysit, that he got to hire a COO, and that, those closer needs manager to manage them, and that manager needs a COO to manage that manager. Right. So his system is just keep on increasing, and now he's out there. He's going to start building up and getting AI too. And my whole thing is those who don't believe in it and who's delaying in it, eventually they'll get it in, or they'll get left behind. Right.
Not to mention going forward, all the other AI people I'm gonna get. Oh man, that's even more exciting. Oh my God.
Oh, Rico, yes. So Rico, man, just make sure to check out. Make sure to look out for your email or for a text message. Within this week, Rico, you should get an email or a text from my team. And to all of my existing AI Dream Team investor, if you're watching this, okay, watch out for a text or an email from my team. Okay. They're going to send you a link to a private Zoom that'll bring you on this June 11th. Okay. Rico, we are going to finally, AI Atlas will be ready, and you're going to start seeing him in your CRM. Oh, and then we are going to, so this on June 11th, Rico, my team's going to send you a link to this private Zoom. And this is the first ever you will see a demo in real time how AI Atlas is going to go to work, and it's going to make you money. Dude, it is so powerful, bro. Dude, I can't wait.
Dude, I am so excited about this, bro. Golly. I'm glad I jumped on this, because like I said, and I not to downplay or anything, but I know, this stuff where you're doing it for $9.97, around $9.97 a month. I'm thinking, man, I'm getting on now, because I'm not getting on when it's $1,500, $2,000, or $3,000. I'm taking it now, bro, because like you said, you do one deal, even if I JV with you, dude. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It still pays for the whole year. The $1,250, we do a $25,000 assignment fee, dude. I'm good. It's pointing me in the right direction. I know now I'm making money. That's the main thing, So
hey, absolutely. Rico, let's go get this
money.
All right, dude. I'm gonna let you go, Rico. I appreciate you jumping on. Thank you so much. Once again, every one of you who are watching this, that's Rico. I did not pay him to get on here. He actually paid me. But 333, he did get the business plan. Like I said, 99% of my investor gets the business plan because it makes the most sense, right? It has all the AI agents that you need to help you build, grow, scale, and take your business to the next level. You heard it from Rico, right? That he has VA. He paying $1,300 a month. He used to have two of them. That cost him what, $1,300 plus $1,300. That's what, $2,600 a month. And now he can literally just $997, and it can literally replace his whole entire team. And I want all of you to understand, we obviously, nobody wants to let anybody go, but business is business. If they're not an asset, they're a liability. If they're not making you money, then they're costing you money. and you can't stay in business if you're not profitable. Make sense? And if you have good team member, good VA or good employee that is making you money, that is an asset, then keep them. AI is just going to be an extension. It's going to be an add-on. It's going to amplify. It's going to make your business even better. So imagine if you have a good closer, a good team member that can close, but now he or she doesn't have to talk and waste time with, unmotivated seller, tire kicker. And AI Ryan can handle that, and they can and then she can nurture the leads, and they can come in afterward and trying to close them. You see what I'm saying? When will the price goes up, and what edition is coming? So 5051, once AI Atlas and AI Nova is complete. I don't know when. I just know that June 11th, Atlas will be ready. Okay? So if you want to see Atlas full demo in live action, then go to aidreamteam.io. At least make that $500 refundable deposit. Lock in your spot. After the demo, if you don't like it, we'll refund it back to you. No question asked. And we'll also, you're not going to only see Atlas. You're also going to see my AI systems as well. If you're on Instagram, comment or DM me the word AI. I'll send you the link. As far as seeing on TikTok, check the link in my bio. But once AI Atlas and AI Nova is completely, fully built, then the price will go up. The starter plan, because now, bro, you literally have 6 AI agents for still the cost of one VA. The starter plan will go to $997, and the business plan will go to $1497. So those who get in now, obviously, your price won't go up, and we'll continue to add more AI agents to your team to obviously help more systematize your business and make everything much more efficient and make you much more profitable. Okay? Derek said, I got the business plan. Let's go. I appreciate each and every single one of you are watching. I'll see you guys on the next live. Take care. Aloha. And let's go get this money. Now.